supporting my channel. We are growing daily. I cannot believe this, guys. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers, okay? Just a couple of days ago. So I appreciate all of you for what you do, okay? Thank you so much. So my schedule has been kind of like here and there, so to speak. And so I have not had a chance to go live like I want to, but I appreciate all of you for appreciating all my shorts, my videos, everything I put out. All of you have gone and supported me tremendously. So thank you so much. And as I stated earlier, this channel is growing. I check the analytics all the time, and countries all over the world are loving my content. So I appreciate you, and I love you with the love of the Lord. And I pray that God continue to bless all of us in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Okay. So what am I up to now? Right now, I have to drive to across town. I have about probably 30 minutes, and I should be getting to that part of town. I'll try as much as possible not to say when I talk. I feel like it does not sound professional and eloquent. So I did my exercise video. I've noticed that with my body, a couple of things, right? I tend to burn calories real fast. I mean, like very fast. Each time I do my exercises, like I believe yesterday I burned close to like 600 calories. The other time it was 900. I tend to burn a lot of calories. I have my watch that I use to keep track of my calories, my heart rate, my time. And so I tend to burn a lot of calories in a short amount of time, okay? So what I've decided this time is, instead of me doing those intense workouts at the park every single day, I'd rather do it every other day. It's just to give my body a chance to recover. So on Sunday, I had my park workout, which I showed you guys. I went live. It was great. And I'll talk about that in a minute. And then Tuesday, which was yesterday, I did another workout at the park. It went so well. I felt so good, guys. Nothing but body weights, okay? Calisthenics, using my own body weight to do my exercises. It felt so well and so good. And so my next workout possibly would be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I have to do some outdoor activities tomorrow, body weight exercises, and then give myself another day or two and then go at it again. Okay. So I feel great. I've told all of us on this channel, I talk about a lot of things. The key themes are the things that I talk about on my channel are God, of course, okay? I also talk about work-life balance, I talk about food, and I talk about lifestyle changes. So if you watch all my videos, at some point, when I'm doing a video like this, just like right now, I'm talking to you about God, I'm talking to you about lifestyle changes, I'm talking to you about all the things that I talk about on my channel, okay? I'm talking to you about all those things. And I tell all of us this because I'm saying this from the deep down bottom of my heart, just for the compassion. And sometimes in life, guys, you notice that in this day and age, when you try to apply for a job or you're trying to get to people and things like that, there's different avenues to do that now. I came up in the 90s. Life was different at that time as far as like society, social media. There's barely any social media at that time. Back in the 90s, nah. You cannot compare the 90s to now. It's night and day, okay? I think the biggest search engine we had back in the 90s was AOL. Okay, so now I'm telling you guys my age, right? But in this day and age, thank God for YouTube. We're able to reach out to the world, talk to the world, share our compassion. And this YouTube platform has given me that. It's just a lot of things you see me doing here are just me being me. I love God. I love exercise. I love good music. I love good food. Lately, I've been loving healthy food. Okay, so why not share that compassion with all of you? And we're growing. I believe today we're at 1,010 subscribers or so. So I tell all of us this, that for everything out there, there's content for it. Okay, so if you've ever thought about starting your channel, don't hesitate. It's very easy to set up a YouTube channel, by the way, guys. It takes like less than 30 minutes, and you can have a YouTube channel. But a lot of the YouTube guidelines, they will tell you that for you to go live, I believe on your phone, you would have to get like 50 subscribers, which you can get that. Eventually you will get there, right? Because I started somewhere. I started with 1 subscriber. 1. And look at where we are today. Okay? Look at where we are today. So all those things are possible. So if you have knowledge, not just knowledge, compassion, things that you like to talk about, trust me, there is an audience. There's people out there who will listen to what you have to say. Okay? That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. So yeah, just I actually have a Facebook page, but I'm not really active. I'm more YouTube, and it's been working out for me just fine. Okay, it's worked out just fine. So in a second, guys, I'm gonna read your chats. I'm currently driving, so I cannot just stare down and stare up. It's not the safest thing on earth. Okay, it is not the safest thing on earth. So in a few minutes, I believe I saw a name there. Guys, help me welcome Angel. Angel, welcome to my channel. I will read your chat in a second. Okay. So going back to my workouts, I've noticed that I burn calories so fast. So fast. So what I'm doing now is each time I work out, I give my body like a day break or 2 days break. Okay. Just to recover, for my muscles to tear down and rebuild and all that great stuff. So it's been working out just fine for me. It's worked out just fine. So yesterday I went live in the park. I got there, did my mini stretching, and then I cut on my camera. I went live. Go check it out, guys. Great exercise. As a matter of fact, the time that I went there, there's nobody there. Probably 1 or 2 people in there. Okay. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It went so well. I worked on my abs, okay, abdominals. I worked on my biceps. I worked on my triceps, okay, and I did some cardio. So it worked out just fine. It worked out just fine. So guys, Angel has a question. Why is your beard white and black? So I believe you must be a brand new follower or subscriber to my channel. Great question. The answer to that question really is you have to watch a lot of my videos where I explain everything about my beard and my look. Okay, and I'll give you a little bit of, but you have to go watch the videos, right? So back in 2020, guys, I didn't always have a beard that looked like this. My beard was not always, it didn't always look like this, right? I had more of a goatee, okay? Goatee. And then we all know what happened back in 2020, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm changing my look. I don't want that goatee anymore. I'm gonna grow out my beard. So what I did back in was it September of 2021? Yeah. I think it was September 2021. I shaved my beard all the way down, right? And I started growing it. And I've let it grow ever since. What I normally do is every year, like last year, I trim it. So this year, in August, I believe I trimmed it. It was actually bigger than this. I trimmed it down a little bit. And I've kept it ever since. Okay. Yep. So I know a lot of people, when you watch my channel for the first time, first of all, you're asking yourself, number one, who is this guy? What is he talking about? And what happened to his beard? I know. So this look that I have, guys, this goes with my brand, right? You know, you guys know what a brand is. It's something that you can use to identify a product or a person. So this is my brand. Most of the time I'm wearing black. Well, today I'm wearing blue jeans, okay? I gave my black jeans a break. So that's just what it is. So yeah, like I said, guys, workouts have been beautiful, nice. My diets, all the things you guys see me doing when I do my YouTube shorts, the food you see there, those are the things that I eat. I made a big announcement on July the 24th And a lot of you asked the question, like, what was the announcement? What did you talk about? Well, I told all of you in the whole world that I gave up meat. I don't eat any type of meat, guys. I don't have chicken, beef, sausage, ham, pork chops, lamb chops, ribs, cow meat, goat meat. I don't eat any of those meats anymore. And honestly, I felt so much better. I'm telling you, I felt so much better. Okay? And I'm making all these lifestyle changes for the sake of my health because I read a little bit about what could possibly clog up arteries, or my arteries in this case. And the only thing I can think of is food that is heavy in saturated fat, okay, the bad cholesterol, the LDL, okay. And so for me, it's meat, so I had to give it up. Is it tough? Yes, it is. But what I've done is substitute that with fish, okay. So I do a lot of shrimp, I do tilapia and stuff like that, okay. I don't do meat. I gave up meat. Once in a while, guys, I get tempted. When I drive through a place that has where they're frying chicken, when I smell that chicken, I'm like, oh my gosh. But I've been able to resist the temptation, okay? So for all of us guys, it's all about lifestyle change, work-life balance, food, God. All those topics form the plethora of my channel. That's just what it is. So I would encourage all of us to make the lifestyle change. I've said so many times on this channel, I'm not a big fan of going to a gym where I have to pay for a membership. No. Gone are those days. Gone are those days. I don't know about your experience with the gym, but if you try going to the gym, if I try going to the gym at a certain time of the day, oh my gosh, forget it. You got so many people in there, okay? They've got the TV on. They've got the music playing. They got a lot of people walking around doing their workouts. They got some people working out and not clean up after themselves. I'm talking about the bench and all the equipments, like sweat and all this stuff all over the place. You got people on the side grunting because they want to show off like, hey, I'm strong. And so I got tired of all that, okay? I got completely tired of all that. So I do understand if you come on this platform and you say, okay, well, I'm not really into going to a typical gym. Now, on some of my shorts, you will see me going into a gym, or some of my lives, I will go into a gym, but those are more like private gyms. Like the times that I choose to go into those places, it's almost pretty much empty. Almost pretty much empty, okay? And so that's what I do these days. For my workouts, if the weather is not nice, I'll do some stuff indoors. I'll do my calisthenics. I have some 15-pound weights, and I'll do some workouts indoors. So I would encourage all of us, please, the body loves movement. The body needs movement daily. The sedentary lifestyle thing is not working. It's just not working. And I've told all of us on this platform, you need to pay closer attention to your body. Same thing I tell you, I tell myself. Now, somebody was asking about my beard. Now, I am a lot older than a lot of you think. Nobody on this platform has been able to guess my age. Nobody. Some people think I'm 26. Some people think I'm 68, 75. I mean, the age range is just vast, right? Wide gap. Wide gap, okay? So we have to take care of ourselves. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. I've also shared with you guys a lot on this channel that a lot of fast food places serve trash. A lot of fast food places serve trash. For the most part, you don't know what farm it's coming from. You don't know the chemistry of the food that's being made, okay? You just don't know a lot of factors. And some farms, which I would never drop a name of a farm, but some farms use a lot of pesticides for their crops and chemicals for their animals. So tell me how the food would be healthy. Just explain that to me. How would the food that we're eating be healthy if it's full of chemicals and pesticides. How is it healthy? I don't get it. I don't get it. I once took a biology class in college, and the biology instructor told us, he says, you are what you eat. Now that I'm a lot older, I'm like, wow, I see a lot of wisdom of what he said back then. You are what you eat. Yes. Yes, I am what I eat. If I choose to keep eating that chicken and that pork and all that stuff, I'm just filling my body with a lot of bad cholesterol. That's just what it is. Guys, I actually had to give up pizza. Yes. You guys know, if you watch some of my lives that I've done months ago, I used to do this Saturday night pizza night. I have not had pizza in a long time. So with lifestyle changes comes sacrifice, okay? With lifestyle changes comes sacrifice. I've had to sacrifice a lot to make that change. But why am I doing this? It's for my health, it's for my life, okay? I can either choose to keep going on with that old lifestyle and have a very bad outcome, or choose a new one. All these things I'm telling you, I'm telling myself daily, okay? So we all have to make the change. We all have to make that change. It's very, very necessary. It's imperative. It's crucial. It's critical, okay? And if I tell you all these things and I don't live up to expectations, then all my efforts will be futile. And I don't want to come across on my platform as ludicrous, egregious, preposterous, and downright deplorable, okay? So that's just the truth of the truth of the truth. Yeah. It's funny. I haven't had fast food in some time now. I could probably, yeah, all the fast food that you can think of out there, I've stayed away from it. And the truth is, fast food is actually not cheap. A lot of us go drive through those places. They charge you $10. You're like, oh, it's just $10. But sometimes we actually eat fast food twice a day. A lot of us spend more than $20 a day on fast food. Yes. And that's why at the end of the year, we all look back and say, oh, where did the money go? Well, it shows that I made X amount of dollars. Where did it go? Part of it went to that $10 meal that you're having, that $20 meal that you're having every day. If you spend $20 on food, on fast food every single day, that's $600 on the average per month on fast food. So check out some of the things that I show on my channel as far as food, like the lifestyle changes, as far as like my diet. I do veggies, I do fish, as I know I said it earlier, I substitute my meat with fish. I do fruits, I do water. I don't drink soda, guys. I don't do the whole soda thing. As a matter of fact, tea, I kind of gave up tea too. I have not had sweet tea in a long time. So I gave up a lot of things. It goes back to what I said earlier. With lifestyle changes comes sacrifice. This sacrifice has to be made. It has to be made. That's the only way. A lot of us, including myself, we sit around and we make all these New Year's resolutions, right? We say to ourselves, oh, okay, this year I'm going to stay fit. I'm going to lose 45 pounds, 50 pounds, 75 pounds. Okay, now the question is, right now, where do we stand with that resolution? Because today is October the 2nd, 2024. The year is pretty much over. Where do we stand with that resolution? Is that resolution resolved? Is it resolved? Have we lost the 75 pounds that we talked about losing? Have we stayed in shape? Have we done everything that we need to do to stay in shape? Are we exercising? Are we watching what we eat? Are we getting enough rest? We have to hold ourselves accountable. I have to hold myself accountable. That is just the truth of the truth of the truth. I can't make this up. I cannot. Okay? And so once again, with lifestyle changes, I believe in this day and age, we should all have some kind of social platform. We have to have that. I told a lot of us on this channel, for all those talents, well, God once again says, to each of you, he gave talent, to each of you. And he also says that before you were formed in your mother's womb, he had already ordained you. So every one of you you all have talents. All those talents that you have, that you render for a perspective or for your employer, you can monetize that, right? All your employer is doing is hiring you and paying you X amount of dollars and turning around and making a profit. That's what it is. I've told a lot of us on this channel, you are a business. Think of yourself as a business. All your talents, God says it in the Bible, to each of you he gave talent. He also says everything in this life he's already given us. Everything. Everything means everything. Okay, so if God, I'm not going to say if, God has told us that, why are you subjecting yourself or limiting your potential out there? You have more value than that paycheck that is being presented to you. Okay, I have more value than any paycheck that is being presented to me. All those skills that I have, I can actually go out there and provide those skills to the clients, to the public out there directly. Why do I need to be underneath somebody else's? And I've asked all of us on this channel, would you rather spend the rest of your professional life with your career building somebody else's dream or building your dream? Just let that sink in for a second. I'm going to ask the question again. Would you rather spend the rest of your professional life with your career building somebody else's dream or building your dream? What would you rather do? What would you rather do? Because what a paycheck does for you is it provides you with a pay, you pay your bills, and you're back to that job. And what's going on with a lot of us now is you're going to get to the point of what? Burnout. Oh, this job is not good enough. I'm not getting enough pay. I'm not getting a raise. Yeah, you're probably not getting a raise because look at I'm not trying to go political, guys. We don't go political on this channel, but look at everything around you, what's going on around you right now in the world. The cost of living is going up. A lot of companies are laying people up by the hundreds of thousands. Okay, there's a lot of things going on around the world that are affecting food prices. You walk into a grocery store with $50, you walk out with nothing, right? You barely walk out with a bag with $50. So we have to make those changes. Render your skill set, your talents directly to the world. Reach out to the world. Form your platform. A lot of you think, oh, I'm not going to form a channel. I'm wasting money. No, you're not. Think about it. All the companies out there that you work for have a social presence. Why is that? Why do they have a social presence? Do you think they have a social presence just for the fun of it? No. They're reaching out to the world. If they need to be seen and need to be heard, they have to have that platform. So you're following the same business model, because I've told all of us on this platform, you are a business. So the same way that company you work for is out there and on YouTube, they're on where? They're on Snapchat, they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok. Why are you not in those places or some of those places? Just ask yourself the same question. If someone sits here and tells you that you starting a YouTube channel is a waste of your time, well, I'm sorry. Ignore whoever it is, because I don't know what they're talking about. If the companies, once again, if the companies that you work for have a social media presence, why don't you have a social media presence? If you now see yourself, like I've been telling everybody, that you are a business, then business needs to be seen and needs to be heard. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. I can't make this up. If back when I had less than 50 subscribers, I said to myself, you know what, this is a waste of time. I don't need to be seen. I don't need to be heard. I'm just going to go with the conventional, right? No. If I gave up at that time, I would not be at this point right now. So, guys, mindset change is very important. Mindset change, very important. When you form a channel, when you tell yourself you are a business, okay, you will get empowered. This is something I control, right? This is my channel. I can go as long as I want. I can stop whenever I want. I can choose to grow it. I can choose to take a break. I have control of this. When you work for an employer, you don't have the power. The same company or companies that gave you a job can take the job away. Look at what's going on in the economy right now and all around the world. As I stated earlier, massive layoffs by the hundreds of thousands. By the hundreds of thousands. And so if you had your own business and if you've seen yourself as a business, the only way you can quit on yourself, but nobody's going to quit you because it is yours. It's something that you control. It's not somebody else controlling your life, telling you when to take your 15-minute break, telling you when to clock in, telling you when to clock out, telling you when you can have your vacation. Excuse me? Somebody else is dictating your life, telling you when you can have a vacation and when you can't, and when you accumulate hours, and issuing you benefits. No. Mindset change, guys. Mindset change. Okay? So I would encourage all of us with lifestyle change. One of your lifestyle changes is to have a social media presence. It is important and it's possible. It doesn't stop your life. Like right now, I'm driving to a place and I'm talking to the whole world, right? At some point, I'll cut off the live and I'll go take care of some other things that need to be taken care of. So you have to multitask, guys. If you tell yourself you don't have the time for it, then it's just not important. That's just what it is. Okay? So I'm pretty close to where I'm going. I should be there in the next, I'd say about 15 minutes. I should be there in 15 minutes. Yes. So I appreciate you guys for riding along and giving me the chance to share my words of wisdom. And everything I tell all of you, I tell myself. And when I say start a social media, I have a social media presence. I have one. This is my social media presence. I have one on Facebook. I will have one here. So please do that. Okay. And share your compassion. I've said this so many times. Share your compassion. For everything that you talk about, there's an audience. It amazes me, guys, when I do those shorts and I put the music on and I dance and all that. There's one of the shorts that I did like 2 Fridays ago. It has like 2,000 views. I was surprised. 2,000 views for a short that lasted for 60 seconds. 2,000 views. Wow. There's another one I released. That one has 500 and something views, and then the more recent one has 400 and something. It's going up there, right? Views. So you'd be amazed. Okay, and of course people choose, click the like button and all that good stuff. So you have to make yourself seen and heard. That's just what it is. So one of the things I was talking about earlier is, please, we need to take care of ourselves. Look at yourself in the mirror when you finish with your shower. Check yourself out. If you find out like that your stomach is growing out of proportion, you guys know what I mean. I'm not talking about people who are pregnant. That's not what I mean, guys. If you find yourself gaining a lot of weight, you have to do something about it. Now, if you don't do something about it, if I don't do something about it now, that's a problem. Yes, it's a problem. Because you're ignoring your health, I'm ignoring my health, and it's just not good. It could lead to so many other things. I mean, obesity, heart disease, diabetes, all this stuff. Anything I say on this channel, you can talk to your doctor, you can talk to your nurse, you can speak with your dietitian. That's just what it is. So you have to constantly check yourself. Okay. Eat healthy. Make those changes. I've said this a lot of times on this channel. Let the alcohol go. Let the vaping go. Let the cigarette smoking go. Let all that food, all that fast food, or any other food that is unhealthy, let it all go. It's no good. If you ask me, guys, I feel like a lot of that food is addictive. I'm talking about the unhealthy stuff, because if you eat it today, then your mind's going to tell you, hey, tomorrow you need to eat it, and then you just keep going. There's this one place that I always went in the past to go get food. It's Mexican food, right? It's a very, very popular fast food place. I'm not going to drop the name. I loved it because with $5 I can get their what did I have at that time? I can get their rice, I can get the beans, and I can get a quesadilla and a drink. Okay, for like $5. Now I'm thinking $5 is cheap, and so I would eat their food, but their food was so high on salt, on sodium. And sodium, excessive sodium, is just not good for my heart. I don't know if it's good for yours, but it's not good for me. And I noticed that over months of eating that, my face would look so poofy. Okay, and so I had to cut all that out. I had to cut all that stuff out completely. Okay. So I don't know what your habits are, like out of everything that I've talked about today. Try as much as possible. Now, when I quit eating meat on the 24th, it was drastic. Like, one of my friends was asking me, like, how did you just do it like cold turkey, like stop eating meat? I said, well, I did, but I would suggest that if you were to do it, just take it easy, right? I took a drastic decision. Okay, I just quit cold turkey. No more meat. I know. And so with that, I've had to really watch my diet, guys, because like I told you guys earlier, I tend to burn calories quickly. One of the workouts I did recently, I burned like 800 calories right there. And so I have to really watch my diet to make sure I'm burning too much compared to what I'm taking in, right? Because I'm not really trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to stay healthy, trying to stay fit and stay healthy. That's my goal. So with your diet, guys, pay close attention. List out your goals. What is it that you're trying to do? Are you trying to trim down? Are you trying to look more toned? Are you trying to improve heart function? I mean, all the things that you do are going to improve heart function anyways. So list out what your goals are and try as much as possible to follow through. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm pretty much close to my destination. And so, give me 1 second. Pretty close to my destination. Once again, I appreciate the ride along that we've done today. It's been nice. It's been nice. All right. I appreciate all of you for riding along with me. I am at my destination, so I got to go, guys. I have a couple of things to do, and I'm actually hungry. I need to have my lunch, so let me go take care of that. And I'll talk to you guys later on. Okay, so please don't forget to hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. Okay, and please remember, God loves you, and I love you too. But until then, peace. And I am out. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Bye.